From Thốt Nốt, Tân Lộc Ferry Terminal, we started our journey to explore Tân Lộc Islet in Thốt Nốt District, Cần Thơ City, which is known as the Sweet Island. The reason for this name is because around 1970-1980, this place was popular for growing sugar cane and cooking sugar. So musician Phạm Tuyên composed the song My Hometown is the Sweet Island during a visit to Tân Lộc Islet. Tân Lộc Islet, seen from above, is like a boat floating in the middle of the vast waves of water embraced by the whole river. Tân Lộc Islet is rich and fertile land, favorable for the development of fruit orchards. People here are sincere, gentle, and friendly, giving visitors the feeling of common home. Once calm, it's hard to forget.
Do you know, coming to Tân Lộc Island, in addition to experiencing in the specialties of fruits in the garden, enjoying dishes of people in Western Vietnam, visitors can also visit ancient houses with many different styles. But today, Nhi will take you to visit a very special place in Tân Lộc Island. Please go with me.
For nearly 2 years at the riverbank of Đoàn Văn Nô's family in Long Châu area, Tân Lộc Ward, a population of nearly 1,000 fish has appeared. Many different types of fish gather here to live, which has attracted many people. Particularly, Mr. No's family is not afraid to take care of and protect this natural fish in a way that his family can contribute to protecting aquatic resources. Miss, how did you first know that there were natural schools of fish coming here to feed?
In 2020, my family built this cool house. When I poured the rice residue down, I saw fish as small as my fingers rising up. Then I discovered that they appear more and more. So I bought fish food and put them down. Since then, they have appeared frequently. Now they are very big. I don't put up nets. I leave each like that so that they can come out as they want.
In addition to pellets you bought like this, what else do the fish eat?
When the bloom season comes, we need them abundant blooms.
As I see, it is mainly pangasius, right?
In the past, there were a lot of silver pomfrets. Each weighs up about 5 to 6 kilograms, but I don't know why they are all gone. Not just pangasius. I show you installed lights here for what purpose. This is an energy lamp so that at night strangers don't enter.
I observe that the hyacinths grow densely around. I think hyacinths will create an ecosystem to protect natural fish similar to a nature reserve of the Mekong River, right?
Here they are kept safe and there is food to eat. In the season when the water is clear, not flooding, they rise in flocks. We can see it. Tân Lộc Coconut Garden is the next attraction that we want to stay on this journey to Tân Lộc Islet. Coming here, visitors can enjoy the sweet taste of coconuts, take souvenir photos, experience spot growing through rows of green coconut trees, enjoy the good air of fruit trees in the countryside. Born and grew up in the land of the islet, Đào Thị Diễm Kiel's family always has loved and attached to this homeland, attached to the sweet fruits imbued through the culture of river residents. More than 10 years ago, her grandfather, Lê Tấn Nhường, made a bold decision to invest in planting 500 coconut trees on 10 acres of his land,
with many varieties such as Siamese coconut, pineapple coconut, and red coconut. Initially, the family only sold coconuts to people around. Since the development of river tourism, Miss Kiel's coconut garden has been expanded.
In this coconut garden, there is a unique feature. That is, Miss Kiel cuts a square hole near the bottom of each coconut tree. According to her, this tip helps strain the coconut tree. At the same time, it's obliged to put medicine on the trunk to teach beetles or pests that damage coconut trees.
Well, that's it.
Khi mà bước vào vườn dừa này á, là Vi thấy không khí trong lành, yên tĩnh.
The impression is to see the green coconut garden planted along the bank of the canal, bringing a very refreshing feeling.
Rất là sảng khoái luôn á.
Miss Kiều, I see that in Tân Lộc there are many households growing coconuts. So why did your family choose this plant to develop into such a large coconut garden?
Coconuts are easier to grow and care for than all the trees. Coconuts give fruits for a long time.
Then what did you get the idea of growing coconuts in combination with tourism?
Because Tân Lộc Islet borders Đồng Tháp and Giang provinces, many visitors come and go. Seeing that the coconut garden has beautiful scenery, visitors asked to come in and take pictures. The idea of doing tourism has since developed.
This number of coconut trees has been planted from the beginning until now, or did your family plant more later?
These coconut trees have been planted since the beginning until now. Initially, my family alternated planting coconuts and plums. Usually at what time do tourists come to visit? The largest number of visitors are on holidays, that and weekends.
Do visitors need to buy a ticket to enter?
Visitors can visit the coconut garden for free, but each tourist spends 5,000 dong when he or she wants to row a boat and drink coconuts. Each fruit costs between 10 to 25,000 dong depending on the type. The air is fresh, cool and really pleasant. Having a chance to visit the coconut garden today, I invite the two of you to have some coconut drinks.
Coconut drink is very fragrant and sweet. I don't know what kind of coconut this is among the types you mentioned.
This is green sesame coconut.
It's the sweetest kind, isn't it?
That's right, green sesame coconut is the sweetest.
Coconut drink is very sweet, not harsh taste.
It depends on the age. Young coconuts will be less sweet. By its prime time, coconut drink will be much sweeter. When coconut glass becomes thick, its drink will be sweet and taste like carbonated soft drinks or slightly fermented.
So depending on the needs of tourists, you will advise on the type of coconut that suits their taste, right?
When picking fruits, I will pick fruits on 3 different bunches. One type is deep coconut flesh, another is medium to age, and the other is a little immature. It depends on the guest's preference. Do you harvest by week or by day? I pick all kinds of coconuts every day. When they are sown out, I pick more. By doing so, the coconut drink is always fresh because it has just been picked from the tree.
Besides Tân Lộc Coconut Garden, Miss Dev's Guava Garden, Teacher Thong's Jabuticaba Garden, or learn about the ancient architecture of 100-year-old houses that are still present in Tân Lộc Islet, are suitable for tourists to experience when coming to the sweet islet of Cần Thơ City. image in front of us is a wall decorated with 3D paintings. This is a new idea of Nguyễn Bá Duy, owner of Nhất Farm Yard, put into practice to serve visitors during the new year.
I want to create a new highlight for visitors. It is a bit difficult to create an ecological garden in this area. Instead, to attract customers to come here more, I have some 3D paintings, but they are a little more realistic. Here I have a painting of European landscape, and on the other side is a painting of roses for young people to check in here. In this space, I have made 107 square meters of 3D paintings. In particular, I am most interested in the painting of Maitreya. Previously, Nhất Farm had not been set up. I wish that when I came here, it would sketch his painting. I chose the best place to put his painting, wishing to bring good luck and joy to visitors who come here.
I see that 3D paintings here are drawn with a lot of themes.
Downstairs is a painting on the theme of Western rivers, and this upper floor is 3D paintings with new sceneries for visitors to check in.
I think you must also know a lot about art, so you choose 3D paintings to decorate.
Actually, I did not know much to call knowledgeable about art. But what topic I liked, I made it painted for visitors to see. In general, what young people and then Westerners like now, I make them drawn on my painting.
This year, will your Nhất Farm have anything new?
This year, in addition to existing pony grapes in the garden, I'm growing a new fruit. It's strawberries.
I have to admit that you love conquering the hard stuff. Previously, you had success with botanic gardens. Now you continue to grow strawberries, a fruit that is difficult to adapt to the Western climate and soil.
I want to remove the stereotype of Western farmers that the West is only suitable for growing certain fruits. Strawberry plants, according to me, are still suitable for the soil here. The difficulty for strawberry trees is that the temperature in the West is too high, but I want to experiment with it. According to me, strawberry trees are not as difficult to grow in the West as pony grapes. I have the advantage that the greenhouse system is already available, so the cost of planting strawberry will not be high because there's no need to reinvest. These are the first strawberry flowers of Nhất Farm. I experimentally planted more than 200 roots. When successfully planted as desired, I will replicate the model planting strawberries in all areas of Nhất Farm, alternating strawberries and grapes.
With your creative ideas, I believe Nhất Farm will be one of the attractive tourist destinations. I would also like to wish Nhất Farm more and more development to contribute to serving tourists near and far when coming to Cần Thơ. In the city, the temperature and air are a bit oppressive, so my family chose to enjoy coffee, breakfast, and entertainment at Nhất Farm and get beautiful photos. The paintings contain Western content such as water lilies, durians, and rice fields. I find these landscapes very beautiful. The paintings are vivid, so I like them very much. They are very realistic too, giving a similar comfortable feeling like being in the countryside.
Pancakes are crispy. I like to eat them very much.
Pancakes must be fragrant.
Pancakes should be fatty, soft, slightly chewy.
Ladies and gentlemen, just now are the feelings of diners when enjoying pancakes. Greasy, crunchy, and fragrant are the unique flavors of Western pancakes. What is the secret that creating the traditional signature flavor? We'll find out shortly. Miss Hồng, when making pancakes to make them crispy, what should we pay attention to during processing?
To make Vietnamese pancakes that are crispy, fragrant, and long-lasting to flatten, we must use lard, not cooking oil, because cooking oil will absorb into the pancake, making it softer without crunch.
I think ingredients including rice flour, coconut milk, and turmeric will help create the aroma of the cake, right?
All kinds of ingredients in pancakes are important, contributing to the characteristic aroma of pancakes. For example, we must choose fresh pork, much elasticity. Duck meat must also be fresh and must be thoroughly treated with alcohol, ginger, salt, boiling water. Coconut cores are the same. We must use new one and must not be soaked in chemicals. The shrimp must be alive, jumping, and be used up in one day.
So as to create plasticity, softness, and slightly toughness, how should I do?
If we want to have a crispy edge and the middle of the cake is soft, when pouring rice flour into the pan, we must use a proper amount. And if the middle part of the cake is soft, there must be more flour. Now I will demonstrate it for you.
By the time you put the rice flour into the hot pan, I understood why this cake was named the six-string cake. The name comes from the six-string sound.
You know exactly. Therefore, in festival that takes place in the middle of the year that falls on the 5th of lunar May, every house makes pancakes and relatives and friends gather to create a very happy atmosphere.
Miss Hồng, how good the filling be added at the right time?
When you look at the cake and see that there is no flour left on the cake, it is already cooked.
So when the cake turns light yellow, we add the filling.
Now I will begin to put the filling in.
After adding the filling, how many minutes do you have to wait for the cake to be eaten?
Approximately 5 to 7 minutes. This is the finished pancake of my van eatery.
To enjoy pancakes for the full flavor of the Western Vietnam, what additional ingredients do we need to prepare?
We need pickles, fish sauce, vegetables. I grow most of the vegetables here in my garden. Few vegetables are bought at the market to ensure the health of customers.
I thank you for taking the time to let me know more about the Vietnamese pancake with the typical flavor of the Western River region.
The pancakes must be served with vegetables, and the taste must be low in oil to be safe for health. The edge must be crispy, the middle part should be soft. The seasoning of the filling is just right so that when dipped with fish sauce, it is not too salty, but must blend the food to create a good appetite.
I like pancakes filled with coconut core, paired with duck meat. These two ingredients combined will create a delicious sweetness.
Combining simple ingredients, simple Vietnamese pancakes have long become a familiar delicacy, not only captivating many tourists, but also a familiar dish of people in the Western River region.